Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tana, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a long-lasting makeup tutorial. So if this sounds like what you're interested in, let's get right into the video. If you catch me looking down or sideways, just know that I am looking at my mirror. So firstly, we're going to be going in with my Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water to just clean up my face. This step is also very important because you want to be sure that you are not applying your makeup on a dirty skin. My lips feels dry so easily. I'm just going to go in with my lip moisturizer. For moisturizer, I'm just going to go in with my, I don't know if the focus is on my product. That's just the thing. I'm going in with my Miracle Cream moisturizer. I'm just going to be using that to moisturize my skin. I don't really use a lightweight moisturizer because my skin feels dry so easily. So after moisturizing, I'm going to go in with my primer. I normally use this e.l.f. primer, but I just feel like I want to use this Shiglam because I actually used this primer once. Ever since I bought it, I used it once and it actually worked really well for me. So I'm just going to be using it today because I bought it with my money and obviously I'll be the one to use it. So yeah, just so you want to ignore your under eyes when applying your primer. You don't want to apply any other thing apart from your moisturizer. And if you have your eye cream, you can also apply your eye cream in your under eyes. But aside those two stuffs, any other product you're applying on your face shouldn't go under your eyes. I'm going to be using this Revolution Glow Fix setting spray. For foundation, we're going to be using a Nigerian brand foundation, which is the Avo Cosmetics. I'm going to be mixing two shades to get my perfect undertone. I'm going to mix that with a little brush. Mix, 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 mix. I'm just going to apply that on my face using this small brush. I'm just going to be applying that in my jawline. I'm not going to be extending it upward because I don't want a lot of product in the down part of my eyes and the bridge of my nose and my forehead. That's just it. So I like to go in with my foundation blending brush, my foundation brush before going in with my beauty blender to suck up the excess. So I'm just going to tap that into my skin. I just feel like brush gives you a more flawless finish. Yeah, I'm used to using my beauty blender, but I tried using blush. I tried using brush once, and it actually worked for me. So I'm just going to stick with it. And please, can someone please remind me to apply my highlighter when I'm done with my makeup? Thank you. I'm just going to suck up the excess with my beauty sponge. So can you see how flawless this foundation is? I feel like the foundation is giving skin already. So the next thing I want to do is to brush up my brows with my hair wax. And yes, I didn't forget my brows. I just feel like if I brush up my brows before my foundation, my brush and my beauty sponge is just going to ruin the air words and please. So now that I'm done with my brows, I'm just going to set my foundation in place. You can do this before or after blending your foundation. I just like to do it after blending my foundation. Next up, we're going into contour and blush. And for my contour and my blush, I'm going to be using my color palette. I'm going to be using this dark brown for my contour, and I'm going to be using these two shades for my blush. So stuff like that on my cheekbone. This color palette is so pigmented, like guys, look at the pigment. Okay, out of my face. I'm using an orange blush, by the way. I just feel like I'm not a pink blush girly. I've tried it once or twice and it just doesn't fit my face, so I just stick with my orange blush. I contour first with my Damn Beauty sponge. Then that's my jawline. Like I make weird faces whenever I'm doing my makeup and I don't even know it. Like I'm just going to be watching my videos or whenever it's time for me to edit my videos and then I'll be seeing different kind of faces, like funny faces that I'm making when doing my makeup and I'll be like, oh my goodness. Use the excess product on the beauty blender, just tap it around my forehead. I'm just going to blend my blush. Now that we are done blending our blush, I'm just going to set my face. I just hope you guys are taking note of the different times that I set my face because I know a lot of you are gonna feel like, oh, this is not necessary, but it's actually necessary. We are doing a glowy, long lasting summer makeup look, so you want to set every single step. You want to make sure every single step of the makeup is perfectly set. I want to make sure my brows is perfectly dried up and then I'll just set it with my setting powder. I think it's Aqua Pond. I don't really just like as many times as possible till you feel like okay is perfectly dried. Just going to outline my brows. I feel like my brows is giving fishtail. I don't really like the vibes given today, but let's just trust the process. Let me see how it's going to come out. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other part of my brows and then come back to conceal. So I'm done with my second brows. This one was a lot more easier. I'm going to be cleaning my brow bones with this cream concealer. I just feel like doing the two as you go just gives it a more look-alike finish. Like, and I just went in with the same brush and my foundation. Honestly. So I'm just going to blend out my concealers with a blending brush. Of all my brushes, I have different brush from different brands and everything has really soft bristles. They are really firm and I just love them. Both into my skin. I'm trying so hard to protect my edges, guys. I don't know if you guys can notice how hard I'm trying to protect those edges. I don't want to mess it up. Pat the light concealer into my eyes. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade. What shade is this? What shade is this? I don't know, honestly. I just can't see where where the shade is written, but I'm going in with this elf camo concealer. Guys, I had a bad experience with this concealer, but I'm still stuck with it. I'm still stuck with it, honestly. Like, this concealer dries up really quickly, but when I first got it, I didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that it was a good concealer and I wanted to try it out. Then I was doing my brows, guys. This concealer dried up completely on my face and hmm, it was so freaking difficult to blend out. Overall, it's a good concealer. Apart from that bad experience I had, the concealer is a really good one, and yeah, I would recommend, to be frank. I feel like I'm making a mistake. I feel like I'm supposed to use my brush first before sucking up the excess product with my sponge. I don't know why I'm jumping steps. No, I'm actually not jumping steps, but usually I would use my brush first before going in with my beauty sponge. After that, I'm going to be doing my second step of concealer. I just feel like if I don't do this second step, I feel like I don't have enough coverage in my under eyes. This is actually a lighter shade of concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the inner part of my eyes and just wait for it to also sit for some minutes before blending it out. I'll just go right back into my blush brush and just apply a little bit of that. I didn't apply any extra blush. I used the blush that was already in the brush just to, bring back that dimension to my face. I feel like the concealer cancelled everything out already, so this step is also very important. So yeah. Going to go into my setting spray again. So after that, I'm just going to set the whole of my face using my huge powder palette. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to tear up at all. How well this powder is just soaking up all the like wetness on my face. Like, by the way, I'm using a light shade of color. It's like the second lightest shade in this palette. So yeah, I don't want to start struggling with edges after this makeup process. And then I'll just set the whole of my face with a bigger brush and my shade of powder. Then a bigger brush and my powder shade. So I'm just going to contour my nose using the same color, powder color I use in bronzing my whole face. I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm going to set the whole of my face again with my setting spray. I'm going to go in with my loose powder. Press that into my under eyes and the bridge of my nose. You want to rub out the excess powder on your hand before pressing it onto your skin. Like, you don't want to just put it in your face directly. So I'm just going to do my eyes and my lips and I'll be back. Guys, I'm done with my eyeshadow and I also applied my eyeliner and my wing. So I'm just going to dust off the excess powder from my under eyes using my pressed powder and a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be patting that into my face. Be patting that into my face. Just off. this same setting spray. I'm just going to go in with it in my face. That's this. Dry up, and then I'll go over it with my elf power grip dewy setting spray for the finished setting. Did you guys remember that I asked you to remind me for my highlighter? I almost forgot again. I always forget. By the way, I'm using my Melanie highlighter just to highlight my cheek, my nose. And I'm just going to go into my mascara. I really haven't applied mascara. I didn't apply any extra false lashes. I'm just going in with my mascara. Okay, that's a pretty eyes right here. I've got pretty eyes, guys. I've got pretty eyes. So, guys, this is the finished look of the old makeup. Do let me know what you think about this makeup look in the comment section. And also let me know if you're going to be trying my technique in the comment section. And please, and guys, also put down below how many times you counted that I sprayed in this video because it is also very important. So guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm going to be posting a lip tutorial very soon, so you guys should watch out for that. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.